The most difficult trauma to heal from is not the traumatic response that comes from the event itself, but the most difficult trauma is the trauma that comes from the response you got from people who you looked up to during that traumatic event. So when we experience this kind of event, there is a need for us to get some support from people around us, our loved ones, our parents, authority figure, bystanders. Here's what I've realized. People find it easier to let go of the pains of the traumatic event itself than to let go of the pain that came from the response from the people they look up to. And that response could be either being doubted, being questioned, being blamed for the traumatic experience itself. All of this culminates to what we call a secondary trauma. When we experience a traumatic experience, we look up to this kind of relationship, we look up to the response from people, from bystanders. When this response fails our expectation in the face of a traumatic moment, it shatters our sense of trust and it brings mistrust in people and the world. And it becomes even more painful than the traumatic experience itself. So if you find yourself doubting yourself every time you try to move past, you still feel stuck because you can't get your head around why they acted the way they did. That is very understandable. If this resonates, share this with someone and follow me for more.